With the many stereotypes and prejudices that surround the Forex market, it's difficult to separate the wheat from the chaff and find direct answers to the many questions that are asked. Questions like, how much does one need to start? Does one need an economic degree to be successful? Or is it just a matter of luck? Well, join me, Ablatse Ibukwa, as we find these questions from Lenin Kadenge, CEO, Ignite Market Solutions. So, Lenin, of course, there are those who are wondering who this person is. Do you mind introducing yourself?
For sure. It's always good to at least be hosted by you, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. So to start with, I am Lenin Kadenge.
Mm-hmm.
Professionally, I'm an engineer by profession, that is electrical engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been in that field for the last 13 years. But I took some time, I did tour just to do Forex.
Wow.
And so currently, right now, I'm a Forex trader. And now this is my 4th year in the industry.
Great. So, engineering and Forex. I understand Forex is in the economic or finance field. How did you find yourself trading with Forex, or what triggered you to move to the Forex side?
What basically interested me in this field, because someone will ask why the difference, a field that does not even concern finance, or because everyone, when you mention Forex, everyone thinks economics, they think finance. So the key thing is I just wanted to do something differently. And I was looking at something that I can do that, one, it can give me the freedom to be my own boss.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, something that, again, it will still maintain your financial status in terms of what is it you're earning, or what is it. And then as I was thinking on those, because it reaches to a point whereby you say, okay, I need to do something, I need to find something to do apart from my 8 to 5 job.
Yes.
And so someone talked to me and told me, hey, Lenin, have you ever considered Forex? And I was like, okay. So getting to understand what Forex was all about. Lucky enough, this individual was able to sit me down and told me, hey, listen, because yes, I was among those guys who are like, please don't mention Forex, because I know Forex is all about scam. I know Forex is all about people losing money. But the individual told me, hey, when you went to school, you had to learn about something.
Yes.
And you put that thing into practice.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that you would want to hear about Forex today,
mm-hmm.
and tomorrow you want to be a millionaire?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that it involves certain learning about it? So the individual told me, just like engineering, Forex trading is a skill. And so from there now, the interest grew, and I was like, if this is something I can learn, then why not?
So now you have mentioned some question that I was to ask. Does one need financial education to trade in Forex?
I think, again, that has been one of misconceptions. Especially, even me, I had that misconception in the sense that, do you need to have a degree? Do you need to have a certain, maybe a business education kind of? I'll say no, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
The few years I have been in this industry, what you only need is, are you able to learn in terms of just getting to know what is it that, do you have the analytical skills? Not the mathematical analytical skills, the day-to-day normal skills, whereby are you able to give a probability? If today you're saying, from how I'm seeing, there are a lot of clouds. So the fact that I have seen there are a lot of clouds, a probability that it's going to rain, it's high.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you someone who has a degree in climate studies or in weather studies? No. But because these are some things that are taking place repeatedly, and you can able to capture. You're saying, yesterday I saw there was a dark cloud, and that dark cloud led to rain. Tomorrow again. So that is a probability. So in Forex trading, it's not about the degree, it's not about your level of education. It's about the ability to give a projection in terms of probability.
And now onto a question that everybody else will want to hear. When you started trading with Forex.
Yes.
What are those frustrations you faced and how did you rise above them?
I think one of the key things that is so much alluring and attractive to Forex trading is the fact that this is a business that has a turnover of, right now, is 7.2 trillion US dollars a day.
Yes.
That is in itself, it's so much tempting. Tempting in the sense that you're like, if I go into this business today, boom, tomorrow I am the billionaire, I'm the millionaire. So that in itself gives you a mentality of that Forex is all about get rich quick scheme. And so when that mentality implants in your mind, the first few days you are in it, and this is always given, even when a visitor comes around, we will invite this visitor, we will shower the visitors with all the gifts or with all the nice food, but if you overstay, you become normal. So the first days you will really think that Forex is me, this is where I need to be.
Yes.
Only lo and behold, the challenges begin. One of the key challenges, one, you will have to lose your money. Secondly, if you are in it, you don't have the experience, so you have no knowledge about what is it that is supposed to happen. All of a sudden, if you are never in, if you didn't have the skill, then you start losing, and in the process of losing, you start again blaming yourself, and so those challenges will come. So one of the key things I tell everyone who wants to enter into this business, just like any other career, learn first. We entered into Forex without learning. We were like, this is money, money, money. We treated Forex like gambling. And so we said, hey, listen, it's not about gambling. Gambling, it's I lose today, tomorrow again. Whatever happens tomorrow, it's in the hands of God. But we said, like, in Forex, it's all about market projections, market analysis. You need to sit back and ask yourself, what is it that I need to do? Just like you learn, just like you go to driving school. You cannot just wake up one day and say, I know how to drive. You need to go to the driving school. And then, after even going to the driving school, you don't just sit there and say, I'm a driver. No, you need to have a car and drive it. So, one of the key challenges was learning. And so overcoming this was for us to really get to understand where are we going to learn. Challenge, especially in this country, to learn about Forex was too expensive. The few institutions that were really carrying out a Forex education, they were really way up there. The second challenge again, yes, the offshore institutions that were carrying this type of educations, these institutions again were offering it, yes, as a subsidized price, but now they came on board with the MLM factor. So you are learning, but at the same time, you're bringing people on board. MLM is multi-level marketing. Okay. So yes, I'm interested in learning Forex, but at the same time, as I learn Forex, I need to recruit. So it was a double-edged sword. Yes, learn, but at the same time, recruit people. So you'll find out that in itself, that was a challenge, because me who is not interested in recruiting people into this company or this institution, my main purpose is just to learn.
Yes.
But again now, I'm curtailed with the fact that for me to continue learning, I need to recruit people. So that was a challenge. And now, yes, we went through it. Again, going through that challenge, the other challenge was now mentorship. So you realize that this is an offshore institution. You would want, as much as you learn, you would have to have maybe a one-on-one or once in a while a one-on-one interaction with your teacher, but the only interaction was through online. So even reaching out to the person who is teaching you, the only way was through the online platform. And again, the hours were not very, very conducive to us. Our mentors were working on, when we are awake, they are asleep. So we were going by their program. So we had to wake up at night. So it was a challenge, but how were we able to overcome it? We were determined. What is it that really pushed me to be in Forex? It's determination. Why? Because I was like, the 8 to 5 thing for me is no longer going to work. I need to do something that will give me, and again, with the era of internet, this is the time for us to look at it and say, yes, it's good. When we were growing up, the mantra was work hard. But currently, it's work smart. So how can I actualize the work smart mantra? It's by us actualizing the internet thing. And so when the internet comes in now, what is it that I can do with internet? And Forex came in and boom. After learning it, we are here. Challenges, are they still there? Yes, they are still there. But now the fact that we have an experience in the field now gives us ways and means of how we can mitigate those challenges.
Awesome.
Yeah.
As you were speaking about the challenges, I saw the picture of Ignite Market Solution.
Yeah.
Could it have been born from these challenges that you faced?
Yeah, at least to say the truth is, we were sitting back and asking ourselves. We went through all this, many of us, in terms of getting to understand what is it that we need to do. We asked ourselves, we began this journey almost 100 people, 600 people. But when all is said and done, we remained back almost around 15 people. So the question was, why is it that we all went through the same training? We were all ambitious, we were all so much excited about Forex trading. But all of a sudden, all these guys dropped out. What might have been the issue?
Yes.
So we realized that the challenges I've talked about, they kind of overwhelmed them. And so we said, hey guys, let's look for something that can bring these people back to love Forex. And so that is when now Ignite Market Solution was born. So our main thing is to ignite guys back to love Forex, ignite back that passion they had for Forex through convenience, consistency, and mentorship.
Did they come back?
Of course, now we have a big community of traders.
Wow.
Yes, right now we have a big community of traders, and out of this big community of traders, other groups have also formed companies. To us, that is what we want. We wanted Kenyan companies that are teaching, Kenyan companies that are mentoring our own traders, because, hey, every zone or every geographical inclination has its own challenges.
Yeah.
So there is no way you can say you want to mentor me from Europe. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying, but there are those homegrown challenges that if I am a mentor here, I know how to go about it.
Okay.
That's why Ignite Market Solution came into being.
Now on to that basic question or questions that someone who is perhaps interested and is shying away maybe because of the stereotypes they have heard or prejudices. How much does somebody need to start trading on Forex?
Okay, Forex, one, like we have all agreed in the beginning, is you need to have the skill. And having this skill, it doesn't mean that you're going to stay in a classroom for 1 year, 2 years. Forex trading is a skill that it is a continuous learning. The only thing you need is the foundational basics. So the moment you have grasped those foundational basics, we have now Capital Markets Authority regulated brokers who allow as little as $25, that is $2,500 for you to begin your trading. But now, as we encourage, if you are a serious Forex trader, then begin by, let's say, $100, that is 10,000 Kenya shillings onwards. So that to me, yes, you can still have the little as 2,500, but my advice, because of being in this industry for some time, I always tell you, hey, if you want something good out of it, as a beginner, then begin with 10,000 as your initial capital investment as you trade.
Okay, let's say someone has enrolled in your class, they have learned the art of trade. How soon should they expect to get return from their investment, and how much should they expect to earn in a day?
That is a good question. So how soon can you be rolling on the earning platform? Yes, you have learned, you are ready to go, the mentorship has taken place, you have put in your capital, so you want to at least say, what is my assurance projections? Now, I say grow your account or grow your investment on a percentage form. So it is now on your trading plan, because in our learning process, we will teach you about trading plan. So in your trading plan, what we tell guys, if you begin with 10,000, aim at $15 a day. $15 a day is 1,500 Kenya shillings. Now, with that, I tell you, commitment and your passion you will get. I know we have guys who will get even double that, but I want to be realistic with you. Realistic basically means, hey, the little you are doing, grow your account in small bits. The moment you grow your account in small bits, you will be in a position, one, to grow your confidence, and secondly, to discipline yourself to at least look at now growing your portfolio from the small you have till it grows. So to me, if you have an investment of 10,000, you are assured guaranteed of $15 a day. Yes.
And how do I choose the products to trade?
How do you choose the products to trade? Okay, now the Forex products, basically when we talk about Forex, we are talking about currency pairs. This is whereby pairs are being paired, pairs of different currencies of different countries are paired with each other. So for us to get to understand which pairs I need to choose, then from our learning, you will be able to know which pairs do move market in terms of liquidity, in terms of volume. Just like, for example, I give people an example, and this is an example I always use. In this city, we all appreciate the availability of sukuma wiki and the cabbage. But among these two vegetables, which one moves volume in this city?
Kales.
Kales. So definitely you will find kales in everyone's household. So it's the same thing now. So if I want to do business, choosing between these two vegetables, I'm not saying cabbage is bad or kales are bad, no. But if I want to do business that moves volume, then I'll go for kales. It's the same thing again in Forex. There are those currency pairs that indeed they act on what we call supply and demand. So you'll be able also to learn about that now. That having taken place, you will know I'm choosing this pair because I know for sure this pair is going to give me money because it's on demand. I give people a very simple example. You know of Mexican peso. It's a currency. And you know of the US dollar. Between these two, which one really moves? I'm not saying Mexican peso is not good money. It's good money.
Yeah.
But if I have a dollar and a Mexican peso and I walk into a shop right now, which among these two will someone object about?
The Mexican
peso.
Yes.
Is it that it's not a legal tender? It's a legal tender. But why? It's because now the volume that it moves is very, very low. So that given, you are able to choose which pairs to trade in the market.
Wow.
Yes.
And how many hours a day do I need to dedicate to the Forex trade business?
Okay. This has been a question almost everybody wants because everybody thinks when you are a Forex trader, you are a charts fanatics. You are always either on your laptop or you are either on your phone. No. The maximum hours you need a day for you to really trade Forex is 2 hours. Now, these 2 hours, divide them. Maybe take the first 30 minutes for you to do your market analysis and the remaining 1.5 hours for you to execute your trades, because that is how you are about it. Because there is this misconception that for you to be a Forex trader, you need to be a 24/7 guy on your chart, on your phone. Actually, I will shock you. The 80% guys who are in our trading community, all those guys are working, and they are very good Forex traders. They create time out of their few minutes they have, maybe out of their job and what have you. So to me, I'll tell you maximum. Even us who are in it for full time, we are not always on the charts. I will do my chart analysis in the morning. I know where the probability of where the market is going. I'll take my position and boom, I'll be doing something else. Yeah.
With your experience, what kind of people succeed in Forex trade?
With my experience, the successful Forex trader is one person who is number one, disciplined, number two, patient, number three, I will still repeat, patient, number four, patient. Those are the guys who will make it. In Forex trading, it's not about degrees, it's not about your intelligence, it's about how disciplined are you. The only profession that you need self-discipline. My 8 to 5 job, if I'm wrong, I'll either receive a disciplinary letter or someone will give me a warning letter. But in Forex, nobody. It's you to choose either to trade or to sleep. It's you either to choose that today I want not to analyze the market, the consequences will be you are going to lose your money. So anyone who wants to succeed in this business, you need to be self-disciplined and the 3 P's: patient, patient, patient.
Mm-hmm. So now it's that time to tell us more about Ignite Market Solutions. I can see you have guys who have already enrolled for the class, and maybe there are those who might want to join after watching this interview.
Okay.
How should they find you?
Okay, first of all is, like I said, Ignite My Market Solution, our main aim is basically to address the gap that has always been there in the Forex industry. And this gap is availing the necessary knowledge or skill set to the people. Affordable, I'm talking of affordable skill set to the people. And secondly, again, there is the gap of mentorship. And the third one is providing a community of traders. So to us, if you are part and parcel, or if you want to be part and parcel of us, those are the things we will really stand for, whereby we want to bring it to you at your convenience, and we will do it consistently, but overall, mentorship is key. Now, how do you get us? We have programs in place that really helps us to meet those objectives. One of the programs we are saying is the basic program. We have given it a very simple name, Tembea program. Now, this program is a program whereby you walk in, you have no idea what Forex trading is all about. You are novice, whether you are a class 4 dropout, a form 4 dropout, or a graduate. This is a program that will put you to speed to get to understand the basics of Forex until you become a trader. Now, this program runs for 4 weeks. We don't want to rush you. We will give you the theoretical part of what Forex is all trading is all about. We will also take you through the practicals. We will physically analyze the market with you, teach you how we do it, and then eventually take you through the process whereby you will be able now to open your own live trading account and begin trading. Now, maybe you are listening to us and you have been a Forex trader. Like I had already initiated and said earlier, our main aim, our name stands to ignite the passion you had. Maybe you had a passion in Forex trading and with time it died. You said, I'm no longer going to be part and parcel of this. We are here. We have a program that is called Refresher. Refresher program is basically a program that now will keep you to speed, remind you of what Forex is all about and what are some of the things, or maybe to just tell you, yes, the challenges you went through, even as we went through, but this is how we were able to overcome. Can you come on board and let's continue? And then the third program is the mentorship, because in every sphere of life, whether you are a doctor, whether you are a teacher, whichever profession you have, you need mentorship. And so again, we are saying, hey, Forex trading as a profession, we are also bringing on board the mentorship programs. Now, these mentorship programs helps us to be able to create a community of traders whereby people are able to exchange various ideas. They are able even to exchange what their market analysis charts. And so all of that, you will be able to get it under the umbrella of Ignite Market Solution.
Had you mentioned the amount you charge for somebody to come on board? Because you have mentioned that there are those who had lost jobs and you...
Yeah, so for you to come on board, maybe you are looking at a situation whereby you want to start learning with us, because we have a program that runs for 4 weeks. And this program we charge 20,000 Kenya shillings, but it is payable in 2 installments, whereby before you begin learning, you will be able to pay the first 10, and then 2 weeks into the learning process, you will be able to at least look at the next installment. So generally, we are saying, if you want to learn and enter into this industry, we are giving you a situation whereby you will need to have roughly 30,000. This means 20 for the learning purposes, and 10 is for you to do the investment in terms of opening. It's like your investment capital. So you will open your own account. We are not going to trade for you. You will trade for yourself, that 10. So grow that 10. Our assurance is, as we work with you during that time, you will be able to have recuperated what is it that you would have invested in the education, and then you grow your portfolio in terms of investment.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Now, as we wind up, you set up this office last year in August when Corona was at its peak. And I believe so many people who had lost jobs found home in your office, in your organization. So to that person who is sitting at home looking at this corona period as a period that has come to steal from people and to bring frustrations, what is your word of advice to them?
I think what I can say to someone maybe who's seated at home and they are really looking at this time and saying, indeed, this has not been the best of the situations. Cut cross, yes, it has not been the best of the situation, but we are saying again, in the calamity, find an opportunity. And to us, we are telling them there is an opportunity in Forex industry. In as much as, yes, we have had myth and a lot of misconceptions about Forex trading, we are here to address those myths and basically tell you, in one way or the other, I'm looking at the other flip side and I'm saying, what if those myths were being used to keep us off from this business? Because remember, this is a business that commands 7.2 trillion US dollars a day. So it might have been also another way of the big short guys to bring or to create that scam myth for us to keep off. So if you have an opportunity, I say per day, if indeed you might think that Forex is a scam, then I will also say maybe our social media platforms are scams. But why am I saying they are scams? There are those guys who are, at this point in time as we talk to you, are really reaping big because of those social media handles. Every like you do on someone's article or on someone's post on Facebook or YouTube, you're paying them a lot of money. But you, who is doing the like, you who is doing what, you will call those platforms a scam, but there are people who are getting enriched through that. So it's the same thing about Forex trading. Take that step. We are here to help guide you to be part of this community. This community is growing up. When we went into this field, the government, when it came in to do the regulations, we were only having 2 brokers who are licensed. Right now, we have almost 4 of them being licensed. So it basically means you can see to it that even the government itself, it's recognizing that this is an industry that is growing. The only thing that previously, a while back, that was making this industry be called a scam because at that time, the government was not regulating it. But this is the time. Now the regulations is there. The government is assuring us that even as we trade, the brokers that are coming on board, they're being regulated by the Capital Markets Authority. So don't just sit there and say, I cannot be part and parcel of this. We are here to guide you, mentor you, and let you walk this journey together. So please consider it.
So guys, you've heard it from Lenin. And is Forex something you want to tap in? I don't know. If you have that opportunity, take it up. Don't be the kind of people that use their smartphones just to troll people on social media. Let that beautiful smartphone you have earn you income. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Abulatsa Imbukwa.